Welcome to CST, Algebra 1, release question 78. It says simplify this to lowest term. So we've got this whole thing. Like number 77, we want to consider this as two separate problems pretty much. So I want to think of this as one problem right now and this as another problem. I'm going to see if it's possible to factor anything out of the top part, the denominator, not the denominator, the numerator part first, excuse me. So can you factor something out of 6x squared, 21x, and 9? Is there something that they all have in common? Sure is. It would be 3. So I'm going to pull out a 3 out of everything. And that should make this other part easier. So 2x squared, 7x, and 3, where did those numbers come from? Well, just 3 times each one of these pieces would get me back to where I started. And then on the bottom, I see a difference of 2 squares right here. Whenever you have a difference of 2 squares, all you really have to do, you can put 2 sets of parentheses, take the square root of both of these numbers. Take the square root of 4x squared, that'd be 2x. That goes here and here. And then the square root of 1 is just 1. That goes here and here. In one spot, you're going to put a plus sign, and then in the other spot, you're going to put a minus sign. If you FOILed this back out, you get 4x squared for your first part. The inside and outside parts of FOIL would cancel each other out, and then the last part would get you your negative 1. So that's why that works. From here, it looks like we might be able to factor this further, the top part, the numerator part. So I think a good possibility, I meant to write minus 1 for one of those. I think a good possibility is going to be 2x plus 1, because I know I'd have to have a 2x and an x to get 2x squared. The magic x doesn't really work quite as well here, or doesn't work nicely like it does if there's no coefficient here. If it's just a 1, then that magic x works really nice. But this I do more of a trial and error type way. There's other ways about it. Maybe your teacher can tell you one of those ways, but they're, I think, more complicated that way, or can be more complicated, unless your teacher has a really clever way that I've never heard of. But we have, I'm looking at this, it's all positive here, so I'm thinking plus, and then I'm seeing a 2x plus 1, and I'm not seeing any 2x plus 1s here except for this one down here. It's seeming like that's probably going to be something that cancels. So let me try that for my trial and error method. 2x plus 1, that would give me 1x for this inside part of FOIL. So I would need to get 6x for the outside part of FOIL, and the only way I can get 3 here is if I put a 3 right here. 1 times 3 would be 3. So let's see, if I put these two together, that'd be 1x, and if I put the outside ones together, that'd be 6x. 6x plus 1x equals 7x. Beautiful. So from here, I can cancel the 2x plus 1 out with the 2x plus 1 down here, and then from there, just write down what I have left, which is, this is minus 1 right there, 2x minus 1 on the bottom, 3 times the quantity x plus 3 on the top. And that, my friends, is choice B for number 78.